finally met a woman who was way more freaky than me. Yeah, she was. She wanna do it in the morning, afternoon, and in the evening we freaking. She love to get it on. Yeah, I had to sleep with one eye open, but this woman won't leave me alone. No, she won't. I had to sleep with one eye open, yeah, but this woman won't leave me alone. No, she won't. All she wanna do is make love.
Hello, hello, hello. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Hi.
Welcome to Chatterbox TV once again. And I'm your host, man, the honorable and the smooth groove himself, King Jacob. And we have none other than boy, Miss Word on the Streets, Miss Let Me Host Your Event, Miss, I can get it done, Miss I can make you famous, none other than I am. Deona Freeman is in the building. What's up?
Oh my God, I can't believe you went through all that.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
Hey family, what's going on?
Man, it's going, man. So how you been?
I've been doing good, been doing real good, been busy lately. 2025 has been really good to me. Tiresome, busy, but
Okay, okay.
good.
Right, right,
So
right.
what's been
So
going on with
so
you?
oh man, nothing, just PR work, revamping Chatterbox TV. We got 168 radio, that's new and still growing it and looking to step out this spring, this summer, cover a lot of events, you know, get my face seen, you know, and just looking to, build build some more networks all across,
Right.
United States and overseas. So, but yeah, we here, man. It's definitely it's definitely a constant struggle, man. A lot of times the music industry can make you real frustrated, and it can really have you be like, oh man, listen, man. But it's definitely something that you gotta love. You really gotta stay in tune, whether you into the management side, the program director side, the PR side, the promotions guy side, your contract promotion side. You definitely gotta stay focused. So you know what I mean. So it definitely will have you jumping out your body and out your character if you allow it to.
Oh man, listen. That is a lot of work. It's like, oh my God. Oh, it's a lot to that with doing a PR, doing the program director work, all that stuff. And I've been like so proud of you because I know the conversations we had. I'm like, you know what, Jacob, you can do this. You just got to put your mind to it and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to love it. Some people don't have the passion, they just in it for the money. But when you have a passion for something that you actually love, um, it's easy. It's a beautiful thing. You got headaches, but you'll be off. Okay. You just have to swallow the haters, and but haters make you greater. So don't be worried about them. So that's what makes me word on the street, because I don't care. I do what I do because I love the business of helping someone achieve their dream and the goals that they're trying to reach. If I can put them somewhere in a room, somewhere, and I know that you are actually working, because I can't stand the artists that say, "Oh, you need to be paying." No, 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 no. This is your dream. You supposed to be paying for the work. Not only that, when stuff messed up, you're supposed to be on top of everything because you're doing your promoting. Yes, you got your managers, you got all this, but you're still the product. You're still the image. You're still the face. You're still all this. You have to protect your brand. So you have to remember all of this. you are the full package deal. And you got to remember this. That's even with me and you as being hosts and doing all these different accolades. We have to remember who we are in the process and what and the brand and the makeup that we're doing.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. You're absolutely right. So, man, you had a recent big event, awards show. For those who don't know about the awards show and what it consists of, go ahead and give people a synopsis on how y'all build this award show and keep growing and growing and growing every year.
Well, I have to give a shout out to Street Sweeper Lady V. It started out as Sweeper Nation. Street Sweeper actually is an artist. He's an artist, and this was his dream. He had. I came in a couple of years after he had really got started real good, being his manager of his street team. And he went from doing that, he started doing award shows honoring independent artists because he used to be in their shoes too. So he knows how it feels not to be honored, and you doing all this hard work, and the only people getting honored is major artists. When independent artists put just as much work or more work in, double the work, because they're trying to be seen. So he started out like that, and then years into it, it became Yo ATL Raps. Yo ATL Raps is one of the biggest independent award show in the South. And we bring in not just independent, but we honor lifetime achievement award with a major artist. Because you got a lot of artists that are major that has never been honored. So for their work, and also what he does, he makes sure he bring them in to let them know, hey, we see your work. You know what I'm saying? Your work is not gone in vain. So he made sure he honors them as well. So I'm the management on that. And I've been doing his red carpet for a while. And now I am over the red carpet and the main host for the red carpet. Well, now the red carpet has its own show on there and giving away awards as well. So it's been getting bigger and bigger every year. Next year will be our 15th year. So get ready for some major hitters to be in the building next year.
Oh wow, 15 years, man. That's definitely a milestone, man. So at this award show, the ATL Your Raps, award ceremony. Um, how do y'all select y'all artists, man? Like, do y'all just watch them for a whole year prior, or do you look at if they charted billboards, or just like how do somebody pique y'all interest?
Sweeper actually watch the artist. I'll watch the artist. Us as a team, we pretty much watch the artist, but Sweeper definitely watches the artist. We don't look at just, oh, he got music. We look at the work ethic. We see what you got going on. We see how much you really trying to push your music and what you're doing. I mean, and he's great at that. And then when it comes to like voting and stuff, we let the people vote. We actually have a voting system to pick that artist to be whatever category that we have for that artist. He goes through a lot of different artists, different categories for different artists for different things, because some artists might fit this one, might be doing this genre, but they might fit this particular award for their work ethic. So it's not like, oh, I'm the number one of the year, but you might not make that, but you might be community actors of the year. You might be Mike Rock the Mic artist of the year because of the work ethic. It ain't just about the music. It's all about the ethic, the work ethic behind it. So it takes time. It takes about a year, the year prior. Like right now, we getting ready for the 15 year. So we'll be pretty much starting to start peeping game with the independent artists. We don't say nothing. We just write down the names and get them to him, or he's already, looking at different stuff, looking at different artists and coming up ideas for categories to put those artists in that are working. And plus music hot. And that's the same thing for the red carpet. I have majority of all the independent artists on the red carpet, which this year I gave away 32 awards on the red carpet this year. Along with I had 27 artists to perform on the red carpet. So I did a lot of
Wow.
work this year.
Wow. Man, let me, hey man, let me find out that you out here on the red carpet prancing around and giving out awards. You
That's
know,
what I
let me
do.
find out, let me find out Miss Word on the street is always tambourine. Let me find out.
I'm always doing that because I love to see what people don't realize. Some people be in this game for the money. They really don't be caring about the artist. They don't care about the artist's work ethic. They just looking for the face and oh, I'm gonna get money off of them and give them a little bit of a cheap award and go on about the business. I've seen that. I've been with it. I'm talking about giving awards like about big as a baseball, a child award to these artists instead of actually giving them an award that they deserve that you can see and they be proud to show. You know what I'm saying? That's how you
Right.
know a person who cares than a person who don't care or just want a face. And that's crazy. So I really commend Sweeper and Lady V on a lot of that because it's not easy to be an artist. I used to be an artist myself, so I know how that feels. I know the work that's behind it. It's not as easy as people think it is because it's the late nights, can't sleep. It's a late you want to eat so bad, and I'm not talking about it as in food, but you want to eat everything you doing. Like the grime is in there. You know, it's like I just needed to, and you're gonna have disappointments. I don't never tell an artist, hey, it's gonna be all glory. It's not. It's gonna be some blood, sweat, tears, want to fight, and want to give up. It's gonna be all of that, but you gotta stay the course if you really, really want it.
Okay. 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 So out of all the artists that that you present awards to or that you guys have been looking at, man, who would you say is well on their way? You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of now. I just have to be honest with people, and I say this all the time. A lot of independent artists sound way better than what we hear on the radio.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. So it's hard for me to just pick out someone because I'm an
Hmm.
eclectic type of person when it comes to music. But
Right,
there are a couple of them that I say they are pretty much on their way. They pretty much are
right.
on their way. If they stay the course and don't let the fame eat them alive, that's where they mess up at. They let the fame get to their head and they eat them alive and then they disappear. People
Well,
tired of them.
I'm gonna give you one that I know well is on her way, and I've been dealing with her for a while now. I've been probably dealing with her since about 2018.
Hmm.
Andrea Nicole, if you out there listening to your boy King Jacob,
That's my
you already
girl.
you already know how we rocking, man. I've seen you go through the trenches. I've seen you get sick and battle back. Man, listen, you're definitely on your
That's
way.
my girl.
So
She is
and not only
Andrea is
that,
multi-talented.
she's a. I was about to say it. Yeah.
That is my girl. She won awards at the UATL Raps show of this past weekend as well. With not this weekend, but the weekend before, she won an award as well. She is so dope and so talented. Now that's someone I would love to see make it, not just in her R&B, but I think gospel would be her strongest realm. I really believe if she getting back into the gospel side of that, she will really blow.
Right. And not only that, Deanna, she's a phenomenal actress as well.
Yes. Yes.
Mm,
And that's what
yeah.
one of the awards that she got was for best actress.
Okay. Okay.
That's
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what's up. That's
my
what's
girl.
up.
I
So,
love her.
mhm.
I love her so much.
So you might be mad at me for saying this, but she just told y'all that she used to be an artist, and she ain't gonna tell you that she come from a multi-talented family that knows all type of different music, and that she just come from that dope background. So I just wondering, man, if we ever gonna see I am Deona Freeman back in the booth one day.
I have been asked that question so many times. You never know.
Mm.
You'll never know.
Well, if one person could do it, it would definitely be your brother, for sure.
Yeah, it would definitely be him. Jay Precise would definitely be him. He's so multi-talented. He can do everything. So, and he also said the same thing. We gonna. He's been saying Southern Soul, but I'm like, I don't know. I've been on the that ain't me.
Mm. Well,
So
well,
my mind ain't
I
on the
got
music like that.
yeah. I mean, I think it can be neo soul, R&B soul, gospel, southern soul, uh, uh you know, or inspirational. It just depends on at that current moment. What you're feeling like and what type of wave you want to be on. You know what I mean?
Right,
So it
right.
it, it just depends on you. And it might not be next year. It might be 3, 4 years from now, or 10 years from now, when your grandbabies get to feel like they want to go to the studio and make something. You know what I mean? So I mean,
Right.
you just never know. You know what I mean? But once a person got it, they always got it. So with that being said, we definitely inquired minds wanted to know, and so that's just why I asked the question because inquired minds wanted to know. So you know,
Well, now you know. It's right now. I like what I'm doing right now. I don't have to worry about stressing out, worry about music, getting my
right,
music
right, right.
out. I don't have to worry about it. I like what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
That's
and you do it pretty well. So you know what I mean.
well, thank you. Just right
Yeah.
now, I'm more focused on this, what I have going on, being a program director, being a Fleet DJ state manager for Georgia. Um, Also, we still planning the conference. The conference pretty much is together. I got a lot of stuff going on, and then I'm just not starting to host trail rides. So, so
Yeah,
it's like I have a lot going on.
yeah. You be out there hosting your trail rides, when it got to be out there, it got to be somebody out there selling some fruit because it be so hot out there, boy. I'd be like, good Lord, have mercy, man.
Yes, yes, it's
And the
always hot.
yeah, and the summer ain't even started yet, so man,
Oh my goodness. Yes,
yeah.
I actually will be in Brunswick, Georgia, Friday. I'm hosting. It was funny what he told me, but I had to look at the flyer again. And I was like, what in the world? But it's called Aunties versus Cougars, the Country Freaknik. This is with DJ Trans, legend DJ Trans, I think Chef the Entertainer. It's like a whole bunch of them on this show, and I'm the host. So it's interesting. I just want to see how this goes because I've been tickled pink. Once I seen the flyer and stuff, I was just tickled. And I had so many people saying the country
Mm.
freaknik. Oh my goodness. So
Yeah,
I'm just
look at
waiting.
here, boy. Hey, that thing almost like Vegas. What happened at the Freaknik stayed in Freaknik.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then it's the
Yeah,
country
man.
freaknik at that. So yeah.
hmm hmm
But
hmm
I love everything that I do.
yeah. So you think about the country Freaknik, if somebody out there freaking off, and then somebody cooking fish around the corner, country Freaknik.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like,
Yeah,
I love who I am. I love what I do.
right.
I love artists. I love the kids that's out there trying to make it. I love the ones that really try to listen. I try to step in when I know somebody trying to swindle them and tell them something that is totally wrong. Because I don't mind going on my live and really giving them some jewels that they don't know, because I know a lot of them is messing up that can be going and been pushed out further than where they are. So I love doing it. That's something that I love. That's a passion for me. So
Right.
I really stick to that hard because I want to see people make it. The ones that I see that's actually working. Now, the ones I see that's playing, I pay no attention to them. I literally don't pay attention to them because I might be done said something once or twice, and I see you ain't trying to change it. I leave you right there. I go to the person that I see trying, but they missing something, and those are the ones that I reach out to.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So you know I gotta ask. Listen, man. I am Deona Freeman, word on the streets executive. You know, Fleet Georgia, Fleet DJ Georgia state manager. Listen. You don't just get there. Anybody just can't have that. Become a state manager for a whole state, the state of Georgia, including hot Atlanta, the city inside of Georgia. The Black Mecca. So what does that entail, and what is that title like? And how has that title helped you elevate your own brand?
Oh goodness, let me tell you, a lot of sweat and tears. With Fleet DJs Georgia, I came in as just a host, and then I elevated to the ops manager because of my work ethics. Shout out to DJ Chuck Styles. He stayed on me. He kind of pretty much put me right there next to him to teach me different stuff and how to maneuver through different obstacles within Georgia coalition part. And it was a lot of patience, learning how to market, promo, how to get artists. A lot of the stuff I already was doing. So it was pretty much like easy for me, but to be a part of something, because at first I was like DJs, but Fleet DJs is not just DJs. They're hosts, journalists, industry makers, taste makers. There is some of everything that's part of Fleet. And when I first thought about it, I was like, shoot, I can get in here, learn how, about my podcast, how to brand my podcast more and everything. And it offers that. You have opportunities where you can actually learn how to do different things within Fleet. If you want to do it, some people just come in there just to be a part of Fleet. No, you got people that's actually doing the work within Fleet to make Fleet what it is. And shout out to Classic, because I know it was a couple times that I called on him. He was like, what can I do, bro, to try to, even with my radio station, bro, what I need to do to make this happen, what I need to do with this. And he would give me the jewels that I need, or I could reach out to somebody in a total different state and say, hey, I need your opinion on this. And I would get it. And I wouldn't feel like somebody trying to, have people be fake and don't want to tell you nothing. It's not like that. I can literally reach out and say, hey, I don't know this. I need some help. And I can get the information. But with Fleet DJs Georgia, we call it the row. It's called the row over here. We are like a real family. Like literally, as being a state manager, it's like I try to make sure we have a core team, and that core team is really tight. It's tight knit. We try to take care of each other and make sure that the rest of our members are taken care of, and not just within Fleet DJs, but outside of it too, and building a relationship. So I can still call my brother or my sister and say, hey, I need your help. What you got going on? Or can you help me promote this, such and such? It builds that networking relationship and a good relationship on outside of it. So it's everything. It's like I went from being kind of shy in it, because I'm a type of person that like to stay in the back because I can see everything in the back, then coming to the front. So once I came to the front, I could be that leader, and they trusted me to do that because I was the assistant state manager too. And then my the state manager at the time, he had stuff going on. He was like, can you handle this as a state manager? And he can't step back for a minute. Shout out to my big brother, DJ Spence. And I did what I supposed to do, and I've been handling it. And I still talk. We still, back and forth because we're a family, we're a team. And whatever I miss, he catch it, or somebody else on the team catch it, or our assistant regional, which is now is DJ Chuck Styles. He'll call and say, hey, do you need this? Hey, do I need you to do this? And they'll brush me up on a lot of stuff. So it's real dope. You know, everybody don't have that within their coalition, but we have it in Georgia and in Fleet.
You can say that again. Everybody don't got it in their coalition. But you know, for those who don't know you and don't know how you are, well, King Jacob is here to tell you that listen, man, don't you do it. She is not the one to play with. Don't do it. I don't get it twisted. She's really mild mannerable, a real a real cool person, and will help you. But if you try to get, if you try to think you can get wavy with her a little bit, she gonna get you all the way right. So come at your own risk. But if you're gonna step, just make sure you step with some integrity and some business sense. You know what I mean? Because she's definitely about her business. I just
Listen,
thought
you was the
I just
same way.
thought
Don't hold up. We're not gonna talk about me and you the same exact way. So don't even try it. Don't come over here without talking about yourself too.
man, this is your interview. I'm just enlightening them. That's all. I'm just
I
enlightening them.
know, but I'm enlightening them. So when they come on here or talk to you outside, he the same person too. But
Well, you might have a
I
valid point.
enjoy
You
this.
might have a valid, yeah. You love
Exactly.
it.
I see. See
Love it.
how we see. This is how me and him fuss. He know when I get on here, we gonna talk, and he know I'm also interview him. He be interviewed on his own interview
That's true. All the time. All the
all the
time.
time. Especially
I'd be
when
like,
I hit the
okay.
show.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, but before we get into the next topic, man, we just gotta go ahead and let you hit that tagline for us. Just go ahead and just, if you ever hear this tagline through your airwaves or if you at the back of a trail ride or you at the back of a club venue and you hear somebody get on a mic and say this right here, it is none other than I am Deona Freeman. Go ahead and hit him with that tagline.
Oh my god. What up, everybody? I'm your girl Deona Freeman, word on the street, baby. You can make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. Oh, and don't forget, we got the Fleet DJ conference going down at Atlanta, Georgia, July the 17th through the 21st. Y'all make sure y'all come on out. All my artists, all of y'all make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you go to www.thefleetdjs.com and register. You got time. May 15th, we're closing all doors. Registration will be closed. Not only that, make sure you follow my boy, the Chatterbox, with King Jacob. Every step you get, he is a dope host. He does a lot in the industry as well. So make sure y'all pull up on him in his inbox and let him know, hey, I need your help. I need to get some feedback. And I promise you, King Jacob got you. I'm your girl. You heard me. Peace.
Oh man, boy, that tagline is gonna be famous, and I already know. Your kids already know that you're in the limelight, and they be like, "Oh yeah, she just our mama," you know, she. They be like, "Man, yo, mama so dope." They be like, "Yeah, but that's just our mama."
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know how kids is. You can, somebody can tell your children that, oh man, your mom dope, your pops dope, man. They be like, okay, but that's just our mama. That's just our dad.
But
You know what I
the
mean?
strange thing about it, my middle girl, my baby girl, she is like me. That's my hype man. She gonna tell, oh, that's my mama. That's word on the street, baby. Don't get it twisted. And her friends are the
Mm.
same way. I got kids in the neighborhood that love me so much, all of them. And and every time they see me, or if I'm in the store, they
Yeah.
hear my laugh or my voice, they walking up to me, and that's the first thing they say. It's your girl. They start the whole spiel, and I bust out laughing. But
The time.
it's truly an honor though to know people are really paying attention to that, and I appreciate that because I tell everybody like they like you're a celebrity. I know I'm not. I'm just an everyday person that love what I do. I don't see myself like that. I really just see myself as a person that love and had a passion for what I do to help people.
Yeah, but it ain't for you to see. It's for other people to see. And once other people say it, they love it, they appreciate it, and that's why they always come up to you.
Yes, it's fun. It's fun. But
Mm.
let's get on into this other stuff you got going on because I was
Okay,
sitting up here
so
laughing about it. I'm like, oh my God, I supposed to just did something and jumped off here real quick. I'm gonna get you.
well, topic is the music industry business, and you know, what does it take to become a professional artist?
Become a brand. You need to know how to brand yourself. Become the brand. Don't let everybody tell you to do what to do with your brand. You know you. You know what you want. You have to take the time and read. A lot of artists don't take the time and read to figure out how to register their music, how to sync their music, how to get sync licenses, or how to send their music to DJs. I had a live about it probably a week ago about how you're not labeling your music the right way. How would I know as an A&R who you are when you just send me a track, but your track doesn't
Yeah,
have metadata? You got to learn how to put
right,
metadata into your music because that saves you. That let us know that you're registered. There's a
right,
lot of artists that do not do that, and then they get these janky managers that don't know nothing. They going by word of mouth, instead of getting
right.
somebody who actually you can see the work. And that's where they mess up too. There's no professionalism there. There's nothing there. You just stuck there. And then not only that, the biggest no, a lot of the artists do, they run and jump and sign these bogus contracts without a lawyer.
Right.
I tell
Right.
every artist, I don't care. It's your mama. Get you an entertainment lawyer so they can go through your contract like a fine comb because there are words and terminology there that you don't know. And it's a twist and turn. They may say it this way, but it's actually that way because they have it on another page what they actually mean. But you don't got too excited. You don't sign your life away. Then you can't go to somebody else. You can't. I have an artist now that I know signed a bogus contract. They can't get out of it because they got to give up 10 albums. Who is going to do 10 albums and they not even popping? So you just stuck in a contract and can't get out of it because you didn't read it. Now on top of that, they want everything that you do. Your private shows, your big shows, if you get TV, all this, that's in that contract. And why? Because you didn't read it. You saw money, but didn't see how they was going to take money and make money off of you. That's why it's important to always have that entertainment lawyer. I don't have, oh, my mama read my contract. No. My auntie, oh, my cousin do contracts. No. You need to get an entertainment lawyer. And when you get one, make sure they
Oh
have at
man.
least 10 years up under their belt dealing with entertainment.
She said my auntie read it. My great auntie read it. Mr. Bean at the liquor store read it.
So ready. I get this
Oh
all the
man.
time, but it's sad. I feel sorry for them. Like, do you know that I have to sometimes go through the stuff that they say they offer? See, there's loopholes if you know how to read. You know how to read your contract. You need to read it all the way through, especially the side that say we're gonna help you do such and such, such, such. And majority of them is not doing it. That's where you can breach the contract at. Free jewel. If they not doing that, that's called breach of contract.
Right, right. And then as the world great Mark Povey said, and that was a lie.
Exactly.
Yeah, cause don't get it twisted. The music business is a great place to be. and it's a great place to sell. But the music business is also full of some lying ass people.
It is. And that's why you have to have a team that you trust.
Right.
A team that you actually been with for a while when you know how your team operates and how they move. That's why I tell everybody you need a team. A team is everything. And you got to know your team. And not only that, you got to know where your money is. Don't be having this one person looking at your money. No, y'all need to be looking at the money. Don't be saying, "Oh, I ain't got nothing to worry about." But that's how you get messed up. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
and, yeah, and you see how she giving y'all this game, giving y'all this jewels. But one thing you got to know about her, she ain't gonna manage your ass. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. That is that is what we call a hell no to the no,
Exactly.
no, no.
Exactly. That's a headache for me. I got too much other things going on. I can't. Even though I have the Southern players, the platinum selling artists, the Southern players, and Prince Raheem and Precise, but they are already seasoned in the game. So my sister's trying to get me this and that. I love them. Shout out this and that.
Oh,
So
you know what? That that really might be a good look for real, for real.
those my
I'm a
people. I
you
love
know
them.
I'm gonna keep on encouraging you to really take that on for sure. Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God, we'll see. But
yeah.
I'm not on that level like that because it's so much behind management and time management and doing it's so much behind it. And I know all the different stuff that I already do. And me trying to take on independent artists that still kind of wet behind the ears and don't want to listen. I'm a little shook and fleet for a reason.
Right, right,
I'm a
right,
little
right,
shook
right.
for a reason. So it's it's something that because I'm a fuss. I tell every artist, right now I have this young man that lives here. I call him my god baby. He called me his mama. He
Mm.
finally listened. He listened. He went outside of Albany, Georgia, and he actually got asked for 2 record deals in Mississippi. He went to a show that Stanley Butler did. He had a contest on Facebook, won the contest, went out to Mississippi, and now they want to sign him for 2 deals. And see, had not been people like me in his ear, I don't think he would have never went because I believe
Congratulations.
in him. I believe in him. His whole family is multi-talented, period. Like literally. It just he just needed that push of somebody telling him you need to go do it. I promise you. Uh, the next guy that I wanted somebody to put on, his name is King Easy. He's from right out of the 229. I was like, bro, look, I see your work ethic. This is stuff that I see. Like I see everything. I see you just you're missing something. You're missing a team. You're missing somebody behind you. And right now he's doing shows with Fabo. He's done a lot. He's been ghetto mafia. He done did a lot of different stuff. He's around. I put him in the situation that he need with where he need to be with somebody. Shout out to Pun. He got him on the road, starting to do stuff, and his music is starting to blow. So it's hard to find Jews. I tell a lot of A&Rs, the problem with a lot of y'all why y'all cannot get the people
Mm.
that you want. You going into these big cities. The jewels are in the country. The little cities that you don't want to go to,
Let me let me
where the jewels are.
see. I'm glad I got you on here because you just gave me some answers I've been looking for. Don't worry, we is definitely gonna talk. You definitely gave me some answers I've been looking for. So, you know, inside the music business, what it takes to be a professional artist, and then people just understand you got to articulate your image as well. And what I mean by that,
Exactly.
if you want endorsement deals, if you want sponsorship, then you got to look like you can represent somebody company on a commercial setting. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you know that people don't want to put you in front of their boardroom members if you don't look the part. You know, I ain't saying you got to change for somebody through and through, but you definitely got to change the narrative to get your bag.
Exactly. And a lot of them don't want to do that. Cause let me tell you why. They got these homeboys. And they want to be girlfriends and friends, girls, whatever they are to them. Oh, you look good. You don't need to do this and that. No, you do need to do this. I can't market or package you looking like that.
Right.
You can't get no shoe deal looking like that. You have an image that you have to do because at the end of the day, it's back to branding. You are the brand.
That's right.
I can't critique the brand if the brand don't want to listen. It still got some tarnishments there that needs to be polished. And you have to keep that friend out of your ear. Because what a lot of them realize, sometimes them homeboys or homegirls are the ones that gonna really scar you as an artist. Because you listen to them and they have no expertise in the music industry because you listen to their influence.
No, you said a nice way. You listen to them and they don't know jack shit.
Don't know nothing.
You know,
Don't pretty much a damn thing. And they're not listening. I tell them, I say, all you gotta do to know who your real friend and want to see you make it. When you go to these showcases, that friend gonna pay to come in. He ain't gonna be the least that always want to get in free. He gonna pay to get in to see you and gonna be right there on the floor. Not trying to get up on the stage and try to outshine you. It happens all the time. And I tell them, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Because if you've been in a situation where there are judges and your people out crowding you, you're going to have points taken away from you because we can't see you. Your homeboys, oh, I see your homeboy. He hype. He out doing you. And the reason why, because he keeps stepping in your way so you can't get hyped because you get mad. Okay. All the time.
Okay. Yeah. She's most definitely right, man. She's most definitely right. So, you know, we're about to get ready to close out, and it's been such an honor, such a pleasure to interview one of my closest friends in the industry, Miss Deona Freeman, man. That's my sister, and you know, she definitely you know, if she for you, you definitely gonna know it. So, man, I just want you to give your shouts out and tell people what you got coming up, and if you haven't registered for the Fleet DJs Music Conference, you should. I will definitely be there. I will definitely be on that media list, and let's go.
You just want to hear me say this hook again. Once again, what up, everybody? I'm your girl, Deona Freeman, word on the street, baby. Fleet DJs Georgia State Manager. Don't forget to go ahead and register at www.thefleetdjs.com for the music conference that's going down July 17th through the 21st. Man, this is going to be one of the biggest networking events that you can be at. We got the industry tastemakers, models, hosts, DJs, not just from Fleet, but other coalitions as well. You're going to have celebrities in the building and everything. So make sure you go ahead, register now. You got to May 15th to register. Tickets are also on there as well. We got so many different things going on each day. So you don't want to miss, especially the panel on Saturday that's going to give you the industry jewels that you need as an artist or as a host, podcast, radio. You're going to be able to get those questions answered that you need. So make sure, once again, go to www.thefleetdjs.com and register. And artists also on there. There's the artist soundstage that goes down on that Saturday night. Make sure you register, pay the fee. I'm telling you, you have to invest into yourself. This is an opportunity where you're going to have so many people, A&Rs and everything in the building watching you. Make sure you register for your network and be a part of that showcase. I'm your girl, Deona Freeman, Fleet DJs Georgia, word on the street, baby, right here on the Chatterbox with my boy, my big brother I love from another mother, King Jacob, on the Chatterbox. Y'all have an awesome night. Shout out to everybody that been checking in tonight. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.
Peace. We out of here.
We out.